The city, filmmaking is not its raison d'etre, you know. I mean, so you could shoot here and they enjoy it, but life goes on. They walk right by the camera. It goes on. You know, they're busy. We have things to do. People walking, they have a place to go to, except the tourists. They have a place to go to. They're going from A to B, you know. They're going to get there somehow. So it's a determination. The whole place is pointed this way, you know. So you make films in between. Just don't get in the way too much. That's all. And you got to deal with that. You really do. When we did Taxi Driver, for example, all shot here. And we were like in the garment district everywhere. We literally became swamped in the garment. At one point, I always tell the story, I turned around, I couldn't even find the camera anymore. I had to look through the lens. There were so many people. They were so busy. The scene where Palantine is talking in the garment district. It's just a scene of De Niro sitting in the cab looking. But at the end of it, he drives off and we pan across the whole street. I mean, all those extras, I'm sorry, all those people were not extras. They're just too busy. We're very busy. We're doing our, you know, we have work to do. And we have no idea, we really don't care. And so, in a way, that's the life of the city, you know. But in the boroughs, you get a little more control to a certain extent. And of course, it doesn't look like Manhattan. It's a different thing. The problem with the borough shooting is getting to the borough. It takes a long time in cars. You know, just getting all the equipment there, getting ready. And again, all the equipment, again, shoot lighter, less equipment, but you still have to get there. So in the morning, the rush hour here in New York, it's hard, you know. Not as the same in Los Angeles, I must say. So it's just a matter of modern life that you do have to get from A to B, and if it's over the bridge or in a tunnel, through a tunnel, it's going to take you a while. Taxi Driver was shot in the summer. There was it was one of the hottest summers on record. There was the city was kind of alive with a kind of crazy energy at night. We shot a lot at night. And there was a garbage strike. And it was quite, but it was perfect for the picture. It was just perfect for the film. It's just one of those things, you know, is drifting through the night in that cab, floating over the city somehow. Or the water coming from the pumps that were open for the summer, the kids opening the pumps before the firemen come in and close it, shut them off. And you could see it. The picture looks at times like the frame is dripping from humidity, you know. And it made everybody edgy, I think, in the streets. But, you know, shooting at night, you didn't have that many people bothering you. So it was, except the occasional, it was tricky at times. If they were making too much noise on one of the side streets, that people would throw things at you. And naturally, it's a form of expression by throwing a bottle down, which means you should probably move on. You're keeping everyone. They're working. They're working people. We're working too, but you're making too much noise, you know? It's best to use a smaller crew. Yeah, and it's best not to keep shouting, and you know, we're doing this, okay, take one, forget it, just do it. You can't say, oh my God, I'm sitting in the street here and cars are going by. This is where you are. You're doing your thing. This is it. You try not to get in people's way. You try not to get run over. You try not to get, you know, collisions. I mean that seriously. And but you have to take the mindset that this is what we're controlling this space at this point in time. You know, whatever flows into the frame falls out. Great, if we can get it, as long as they don't wave in the camera or try to attack us in any way. But but no, seriously, this becomes your living room, or becomes your, I don't know, your studio. Hopefully for like 20 minutes at a time. Move fast.